What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Old Chronic Chronicles in the building, y'all. Check it out. I got some of y'all need to hear right now, right? So I got a conversation I had with Marcus's mother and his auntie with more juicy details on what happened at the trial and what didn't happen at the trial and what's going on right now. So I'm going to set this phone down and I'm going to go ahead and just play this for y'all so y'all can hear it. Well, I'll do what I got to do. I'm going to get my hair braided, so I got to take my hair down. You feel me? I ain't got time to be doing nothing else but that. So, here we go.
Yes, ma'am. And he just talked about, well, and then she said, well, that's against the rules and regulations. Why all of a sudden that's against the rules and regulations? And he's been talking to you for almost 2 years.
That's not even
because the girl started up the line.
How is it? Go ahead.
Well, then we gonna have to. I tried to call that lady and serve the attorney, but she off on vacation because you know the Christmas holiday. I was gonna tell her the whole damn thing. Somebody needs to be talking to this circuit attorney man about what she's doing. That girl can't get away with this. She cannot get away with this mess. Keep lying on him like that. Yeah, and keep getting him in trouble. Keep getting him in trouble. Yeah, I still living in the head. You don't even know how to get in touch with that hoe. He gets beat at night, and he doesn't know.
Hold on, y'all. What's it?
Did y'all know how to make
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And he's telling it all went on. He's telling every bit of it. Because I sit and I listen to it. But I'm scared to get on that podcast. I don't want to do it no more. That's what I said. I'm scared to do it.
The coast is right there.
First of all,
You get shit up on my thing.
Yeah. That's number one. Secondly, there's too much attention on him right now. But if we do anything to him, it's gonna prove what we want. I've already contacted the Missouri Department of Corrections Procedures Program. So they already on it. They investigate it. Right? I'm going downtown today to talk to somebody. I called it and filed a complaint against the prosecutor. That's why I need y'all, because y'all the ones who can.
Yeah.
Now listen. We can do it right now on the phone. We can do it right now on the phone. And to be honest with you, because I love y'all, I'm actually recording this conversation right now. All right? I always record my conversations. So we can continue to talk about it. Now listen, if I'd have told you, you might not have wanted to talk. I'm telling you now, though, I don't have to use this. But if y'all say you can use it,
but you know what? I'm at the point where I don't give a care if you use it or not, because I just want the truth to be known. She lied on him. He is not a racist. Tell them how they treated us in the courtroom.
Hold on. Just be agreeing to go ahead and go. Let's get some order. So this is what I want to ask you. I want to ask y'all this question. I had one person ask a comment like, if you're such an upstanding guy, then how come there was no character witness for him during the trial? So can y'all explain why there was no character witness? Hold on. Somebody got to turn their TV down, son.
It must be me. Well, the lawyer, his so-called lawyer, public defender, he didn't ask the family at all to be a character witness. They did not ask. The trial was so racist. I mean, all on her side. She had all the witnesses, all the character witnesses. We couldn't even. He didn't even ask her mother or his aunt. Oh, and they told us don't even look her way because she could. That'll make it bad on Martin if we look over in her direction. So we had to look straight ahead all the time. And let me tell you something else. And every time the lawyer catch you in a lie, she bust out crying, and Marlon's favor. I mean, it was just this racist trial. It was just terrible. And they hung Marlon without a rope because that was the worst trial. You see better than that on TV. It was awful. It was just terrible. It's so sad that everybody in the courtroom was her family, made half of our family leave. And oh yeah, that's right. When they was getting the jurors, her family had to go come in, but we couldn't. Marlon family couldn't come in. Just her family. And you know who got us in there to watch them pick the jury was this guard. He said, you all come in. This is not right. He said, you all welcome to come in and look at and see them pick the jury.
Wait a minute, hold on. So you telling me that they put y'all out the courtroom during the jury selection, they allowed her family in, and the only way you guys were able to get in is because a guard or a sheriff or somebody let you guys back in, is that correct?
Yeah, the bailiff let us in, the great bailiff. Yeah, he came, Daddy, when they were deliberating, this white, one of them jury members came out and told, talking to the prosecutor attorney. How did you come out of a deliberation and talk with the prosecuting attorney? And you know what he said when he went over to the prosecuting attorney's table? This was the juror. He told her, "We got it." That's what he told her, and then he went back to sit up in the jury with the rest of the jury. He must have been the captain of the jury or something. But it was just, and let me tell you something else. We were sitting out in the hall on the bench. His lawyer, low-down lawyer, came and told us to get up so her family can sit down.
What?
Yes. I mean, it was awful. And then tell about how the daddy came. We're going to go back there and talk to the judge, and him and his bailiff got into an argument.
Hold up. I'm sorry. That wasn't me, y'all. That was not me. Hold on. Hey, bro, stop cussing, bro. Straight up. I'm sorry, y'all. So, you tell her, say that again. Say that one more time.
We done said so much, I don't know what.
The part where you just said about the judge and her daddy talking or whatever?
Yeah, and arguing in the courtroom. Because he wanted to go back there and talk to the judge while the jury was back there deliberating, and we were sitting over there in the corner, like we scared to death because if we said anything, they were going to throw us out. So the bailiff told him, "So you can't go back there. You can't do that." I'm going back there, and they was sitting fight, and it was talk all over the courthouse how that situation happened in that courtroom.
Let me pause this for a second, y'all. I just want y'all to be clear what's happening, what she's saying. She's saying that her dad, the Annalise Stover's dad, who at that time was a lawyer, started arguing with the bailiff because he wanted to go in the back where the judge was in the judge's chambers to talk to the judge about whatever. So again, Annalise Stover's dad, who was a lawyer at that time, wanted to go back and talk to the judge in the judge's chambers, but the bailiff wouldn't let him go back there.
Yes, it was. And I even saw the bailiff one day downtown, and he was telling me how bad that trial was, and then he said he knew Marlon was going to get convicted because the way they was acting. And that prosecuting attorney woman, she and his lawyer, they worked together. Because Marlon did not have any kind of character witness, which would have been his family. And he got friends out here could have been a character witness. No. And then when he was on trial, when he was in the jury, when she was cross-examining him, he told her exactly what happened. And the judge had to stop, telling the truth. And then it was just a mess, absolute mess. And some clothes. Now, this was back in 2004. They showed some clothes from 2004. Those clothes were so big. I mean, for a fat person. She is a little skinny something. From 2004 to 2014, she done, I mean, they weren't the same clothes at all. And Marlon told her, them not told his lawyer, said, those not the clothes she had on. Those not the clothes she had on. But the lawyer said, just be quiet more, because I got this. And Marlon and him was like they was finna argue at the table because she wouldn't say what Marlon told him to say. Question her. And he was, I got it. And you know, you know what the Marlon lawyer told him? Well, you shouldn't have even talked to her. You shouldn't have even put your hands on. Marlon said, I didn't put my hands on her. I didn't touch her. We had consensual sex, and she knows this. That's why the DNA is messed up right now with 2 men.
Yes,
and I guess I know that. We have a paper in his file where he said the family where they said the DNA was 2 men, him and Marlon, the man. So they had another man they wanted to be. So
let me pause down for a second. Was the guy who she was cheating on her husband with in the club, was he at the trial?
Yeah, he was there. He was there kicking my seat. I was sitting on the bench, and all the family sitting on one bench. He came from her side of the courtroom to our side of the courtroom. I don't know how he knew I was Martha's mother. He got right behind me and started bumping my seat with his leg.
White shadow.
And I was kind of scared. I didn't say anything, and I touched Ted with my sister right there. I was touching her arm, trying to tell you that he bumped his seat, and he got so bold, he bumped it so all of us were going up and down. But we didn't do it. But I remember I turned around and I looked at it. I turned around and I looked at it. But I'm under the impression he was trying, he was trying to tell us. He was trying to tell us something too, but I got the feeling that he wanted to tell us she lied. But she was lying, and I hope and pray to God she never sleep at night. And then have she done still up the road? I want to know, because this don't seem like something she just made up in her head. I think she's been having this stuff going on for years, because I'm not going to say anything else.
Let me answer this question. Let's go back to the trial, right? So during the trial, what else from y'all perspective at that particular time, what else could y'all see that was happening during this trial that should have not happened?
Okay, what I saw, and because we were sitting right there on the front row and stuff, I told you about when they came back in, the jury came back in, one of the jurors came over to the prosecutor table and said, we got him. And then that's what I saw. And then he went back in the jury. And it was like 4 African-American people on there. And when they walked in, the jury, they looked straight at us and dropped their head. That's how come I knew that Marlon was going to be guilty. Because they looked at us and dropped their head. It was, I think it was 2 men and 2 women. Yeah, one old lady, one old man. And it was just a travesty. That's what it was. It wasn't a trial. And anybody was lynching. It was a lynch. It was absolute. And this poor boy ain't never done nothing in his life that was wrong. He got a record, but he got a record of weed, selling weed and stuff. He ain't got no record of raping no woman. And he got sisters and all the nieces and nephews and stuff out here. And then he had a girlfriend. He had a girlfriend at the time. He was using his girlfriend's car when it broke down. Yeah.
Go ahead.
He told the prosecuting attorney when she was asking him questions, do you have a girl? He said, yeah, I have a girlfriend. I live with my girlfriend. I don't need to rape nobody. That's what Marlon told the prosecuting attorney. It was just a travesty. That's all it was. And they sent him for rape and assault for 30 years. Ain't done nothing in his life to hurt anybody. Murderers don't get that kind of time. That's true.
Let me ask y'all this. Question. So do you, from what y'all saw in the trial and the behavior of her father or her dad during the trial, what was the behavior of her mother?
Just sitting there, she was quiet, and the sister, she looked like she was whispering, telling the old girl something. But they was quiet. It was the daddy that wanted to run the courtroom. He wanted to be the judge, looked like to me.
So that's another thing I want to point out. So at the time, her dad was a lawyer, right? And the judge.
I don't know. I didn't know what color the girl was until we went to court.
Yeah, and he was.
You know anything about none of this?
He was a lawyer. I looked him up. He was a lawyer at that time. He's retired now. I looked the judge up as well. She at that time was also like the president of some type of lawyers association, which leads me to believe that her and her dad knew each other. I just haven't got the solid proof on it.
They did know each other. Everybody knew each other. Everybody was working against him. He didn't even have his family members to vouch for him. She had people coming from a hospital line, people that she got. One girl, a nurse said, I think she was a nurse, she said it was more DNA from her than it was from him. That showed who was, was the aggressor. You know, they didn't even count that. And you know what else they didn't count? On this paper where Marla received by the DNA, it was from two men. So up in one corner of the paper it says, "We're not giving you the details. What it said, the details. Don't mention the details." What details? That you lying, that if two people and you gonna blame it on him, it could have been another man because they said Marla had dreadlocks. Marla didn't have no dreadlocks by the time she got somewhere else.
Okay, let me pause y'all for 1 second, just to touch on that part, right? And this is what I want the people to hear this, because Marla did not say at one time he did not have sex with this lady. He said that they had consensual sex. So a rape should not be on the table. Marla's saying, everybody's agreeing that the only reason this woman said that she was raped because she had already got caught at the club cheating with her boyfriend hours before she met Marcus.
Right.
Or a few minutes before she met Marcus. So she couldn't say that. She couldn't call her boyfriend at 4 in the morning and say, "Hey, baby, I need the extra set of keys. Can you bring the keys? I'm behind across the street from Soldan High School." He's going to be like, "Why the hell is your car back here? And what the hell going on?" Knowing he had just caught her cheating. So she had to come up with some type of story, and that's why she gave the initial description of him as being 5 foot whatever, dark skinned with dreads. That's why she gave it to cover up her initial lie. So she could go back to her boyfriend, he'd feel sorry for her. "Oh, baby, you got raped. Oh, damn, what a bad night." You know what I'm saying? But instead, when they found out, when they did the DNA test and his DNA popped up, that's why she kept refusing to press charge. That's why she was not cooperating, because they're like, "Okay, damn, there's 2 DNAs in you. We got this man here and we got this man here." So he's like, "Oh, damn, well, the truth came out. So that's why, again, the guy who she was cheating with at the club came over to your side, and came over to your side and started bumping your chair. Because matter of fact, let me ask you this question here. At the time he started bumping your chair, what was the testimony? Who was on the stand? What was going on at that particular time that made him come bump the chair?
I think she was on the stand. I don't remember who was on the stand. I think it was her. Yeah. And she, every time he'll catch her in a lie, the lawyer will catch her in a lie. She'll bust out crying, and he'll stop. And I don't want to make you cry. And so she didn't answer the question. And he was all in it. Him and the prosecuting attorney and the judge. But the judge, when it all was said and done, the trial was over, she told Marla, that if you can get a videotape showing that her clothes was on or whatever, I throw this out. This was you can. I'm a do a appeal. Marlon get it in the lawyer. He had a lawyer. That was the lawyer place to get it. If Marlon couldn't get it, that's private information. And let me tell you this here. I guess it was about 2 months after the trial. They put his lawyer on trial, some appeal lawyer, and they asked him a lot of questions. Why didn't you ask this? Why didn't you follow this? And now this is Marlon public defender that was on the what is it, a trial? Yeah, on the trial because Marlon put in papers saying that. The judge put evidence against him because he was so quiet. The judge kept saying, you have to talk up. They can't hear you. You have to talk up. You have to talk up. And he dropped it down so they couldn't hear him.
Okay, so who are you saying who would be so quiet? You said Marlon was quiet or the attorney?
No, the lawyer was talking so low to the jury couldn't hear a word he was saying. And the judge kept saying, you have to speak up louder. You have to, speak up louder. And he'd get down for me and then go right back down again and go right back down. But see, 2 or 3 months later, they put him on trial. Yeah, they took him on. Asking him questions about why didn't he pursue this? Why he didn't pursue that? Certain things that they saw in his record that lawyer did not do. He wasn't an effective lawyer for Marlon. And they wanted to know why he didn't do this and why he didn't, because we went to that trial. And after that, we ain't heard nothing else. Okay. Because he couldn't answer nothing. Why he didn't pursue this or pursue that, or ask that question or ask this question. So after that, it just went away. Yeah. And we didn't hear nothing else.
So that's my first time I heard about that myself. So we're gonna get on the we're gonna get on top of that.
They brought him back to that trial. They brought him from down on. They brought him back. And he been sick. He had a stroke. They said he didn't have a stroke, but he did. He know when he had a stroke. And he was sick. Just got out the hospital when he was going to get fixed the car when it met her. He had just came out the hospital from having an aneurysm and had a life and death surgery on his brain. And he said that she was trying to hit him in the head. And he moved her hand and keep from hitting him. Otherwise, he would have been dead right there because he had just had surgery on that aneurysm that burst in his head. He's not well at all, and he do not need to be stuck up in no hole. People lying on him. She have any kind of mercy. She needs to set my son free because Nita, stop crying. She ain't got no mercy. If she had mercy, she wouldn't have even lied. People like that don't have mercy. They evil. They gonna meet their maker one day. But I don't see a decent human being. That's how white women are. And people always gonna believe them. They gonna never not believe them because they white. Look how many black men was lynched back in the day. So we don't expect them to do nothing right because they ain't gonna never be able to do nothing right. This is their DNA. But I hope God can get that boy out of prison. I hope somebody. I get on the phone every day trying to get a lawyer with no money, trying to get somebody to talk to me, to help me, and I can't do it. Seems like the lawyers I do get take her side. Well, you should, because they look up his record while they talking to me. So, I don't know, like this podcast you're doing, I hope it don't backfire on him and get him in trouble.
Well,
this would be the only thing that set him free because people talk. And people gonna start asking questions, and people gonna realize. Let me ask you this. How did you get the information about her?
What information?
I mean, I I was listening to the podcast one day. Boy told me where to go to listen to. So, how you think how did she get to know about the podcast?
My podcast is on Facebook, is on Instagram, and TikTok, and YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's probably how she found out about it. So she got to shut more up. Got to really get somebody to shut him up because he's going to give her away. But he's fighting to the end. Now, right now, he's in the hole, and they said they're going to investigate and find out about this email. I asked that man that I talked to, I said, how can he do an email and he's in prison? Well, they got a tablet. I said, well, get his tablet, look on the tablet, and see.
Right.
And they just all just throw them on in there, throw them on in that hole, and they don't care about nobody.
So what they
but we gonna call up that.
What she did was she filed a restraining order against him downtown, and said that he.
What did what? They shut him up.
Yeah, that he threatened her. And so again, like I said, when I called, go ahead.
But baby, he didn't do that. He don't even talk to her.
Yes, we know that. We know that. But that's the only thing she can do.
That's another lie.
Exactly. That's why she's a liar. Liars do that. They tell lies. That's the one thing we know she can do good.
But see, if they find out all this here is just big lie, they gonna throw her ass in jail.
That's why she's lying. That's why she called to get him shut the fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. That's why she called to get him shut up, so he can't do no more
he ain't gonna get shut up. Marlon ain't doing the talking. I'm the one doing the talking.
Right.
But when they find out he did not send no email, that's when they'll let him out. And he told me that the caseworker that came and told him, I know you did not send no email. And that's why he thought he wasn't going in that. But when I didn't hear from him Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I knew something. Yeah. Because he called every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I knew then. Mm-hmm. But Nita called me, and Nita called this morning. I called Monday. I called yesterday. We calling every day to see is he all right. Nita told them today, nothing better not happen to my son. So, you know, they don't care about what. It's one lady, a nurse, was really concerned about Marlon when he had the stroke, and he wasn't supposed to talk on the phone, but she made sure he got to use the phone to call his family. It's some people is good and some ain't, but this girl, she need to come forward and just tell the truth.
So here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. So the creator, he worked in mysterious ways. Everybody know that, right? So, Nita, you okay, baby?
Yeah, okay.
All right. So here's what's happening. So by her seeing the podcast or whatever, and seeing how her friends and everybody gonna start questioning this whole situation because they're hearing the story from the horse's mouth. They're seeing
that's right.
They're seeing the whole story as it's unfolding, right? So now they question things like you said. Now they're gonna want to know, like, well, hold on, did you really go to the hospital? Was you really naked from the waist down? Like, did you really get beat with a 2x4? Like, where was the bruises? Like, how did you heal? Like, I never seen you, Annalise, with like 2x4 marks on your head or ligature marks on your neck. I never saw that. So a lot of the lines are being exposed right now. So what she can do is, the only thing she can do is, and she got her people, her connection with her daddy and all them, is like, hey, here's what you do. We're gonna get an attorney. You're gonna say that they stalked you, whatever, that he's sending you this email threatening you, whatever. So they did that because they think we don't know shit. They think we ain't got no connections. You know what I'm saying? But we got the creator of all things. So therefore, y'all
they know we don't have any money. They know we poor folks, so they got a little bit of money. So they figure, and then they got the reputation. So they figure they can get over on everybody and treat everybody wrong, and that's not right. It's not right at all.
Mm-hmm. So look, this is what they did. So when she did that, she only set herself up. She called and made this false allegation that he threatened her via email. They gonna have the proof that it never happened. When they come back, now we got proof that she's a liar again. You keep lying. So now we can file a charge on her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now she got a charge.
And I have connections at the And Nina, what that lady? What's the name of that place? Connections there. And I've been trying to get in touch with this lady. And whenever I get in touch and she on vacation, I'm gonna call her and I'm gonna tell her everything that's going on, and maybe she can, give me a recommendation of a lawyer or something, because this can't go on. This just can't go on, because he got people out here love him, and if push come to shove, we'll get our Social Security checks and pay a lawyer, and we can just find a lawyer that want to take his case, because he's convicted already, and a lot of lawyers don't want to. They tell me you need an appeal lawyer, so that's something that you got to look for. So I don't know. I don't even want to. I think about him every day. I pray for him every day, but he's strong. He's absolutely strong.
But he is.
And he gonna get through this. He don't know. She don't know how she hurt his family, his mama, his sister, brother, and it's just a waste of life.
All this lies just so she can be married to the guy she's married to right now. All this, you did all this lying just to save your reputation, but forget this man's whole life. And like you said, that's wicked. That's evil. Only a person with no conscience, with no morals, with no dignity, with no integrity, only an evil individual would do something like that.
And do you know, she saw the podcast. That's why she must have called. She wants the podcast closed down. She want to shut it down. She want Owen in jail for putting her name out there. She want all this to be hush-hush because she done did what she wanted to do, put him in jail. In prison. She married to the black man that she wanted. She got a black baby that she wanted. That go to show she loved black men. And goes to show
do she really though? Do she really?
I wanted to.
Do she really? Do she really? Because she got a black man in jail right now, and then her husband, who know the truth too, he ain't spoke up.
But do you know? I really think at the time that husband didn't know the truth. I don't think he knew her. I think after this podcast and stuff, he gonna know the truth. So, them people up there in prison, them guards up there who run that prison, Marlon ain't doing this. It's the citizens here doing this, trying to help him like they help everybody else get out of prison. Been in there 40, 50 years. These 4 men just got out of prison after going in there 18 years old, getting out 60 years old, and they didn't do a damn thing. See, this is what that is.
They need to have harsher punishments on people who lie and people who do things like misconduct from police officers and prosecuting attorneys or whoever. They need to have harsher punishment. They just give them whatever time the people serve on their case.
That's what they should give.
Exactly.
And then the police, they were low down too.
Yeah, oh no.
They helped her.
Yeah.
Because her family is well connected. Like, the daddy was a lawyer and stuff. And did I tell you that Marlon lawyer came out and told us to move so they can sit down?
Yep.
And then I said, are you for real? I said, that bitch. And she went and told the lawyer that I called her a bitch. Yes, she did. Did anybody out here call her a bitch? I said, yeah, I did. I called her a bitch.
I'm calling that bitch a bitch too. Pardon me, I'm sorry, y'all.
And they couldn't even look at us. And then, let me tell you this here. When we were sitting out there, everything was over, and we were sitting out there waiting to get in the car or whatever. We were sitting out there on that thing, and the lady who was marched her out and she looked at us and smiled. Like, okay, we got him. She was a guard walking them out, like somebody gonna do something to them. And the black girl gave me the finger.
Who gave you the
Sure
finger?
did. The black girl that was with that old girl gave me the finger. They were leaving out. We had to wait till they leave out first. So we had to stand there and watch them leave out. And but he told us not to look at us, so we all were looking straight ahead. just want him out of there. I want him to live his life. He don't know it's a strain on us, but I'm willing to put my Social Security check on for a lawyer. That's how bad I want a lawyer for him, because that's all that somebody gonna be able to really help him and guard against her lies is somebody fighting for him. You know, well, I have to go because I have a sick baby up in here. But what you need to do is keep on doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you, and your word is gonna be the reason my son be free. I really do believe it.
It'd be his words. Thank you.
And look, when you get through with everything, you call me. I don't want this to be on the podcast, but you call me. Call Nita. I want to ask you something.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So nice talking to you, sweetheart.
Yes, ma'am. Love y'all. Hey, I apologize for my foul mouth too.
Okay. All right, baby.
All right. All right, there y'all have it again. So that is Marcus Hughes' mother and his aunt telling you what they witnessed while they were doing the trial, while they were in the trial, and the behavior of her dad and the lawyer and so on. So y'all stay tuned. I appreciate y'all listening in, watching, whatever. But I gotta get my hair braided. I gotta take my hair down. I gotta get my shit braided. But I appreciate y'all. Easy, what it do, baby? John Marie, how you doing? I don't know you, but how you doing? So yeah, it's a big dog. Gonna go. Chronic Chronicles in the building, y'all. Love, peace, and wisdom. Justice for Marcus Hughes. Annalise Stover, your ass going down. It's just a matter of time. Tick, 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 tick. Boom! That's the penitentiary door slamming on your ass for purging yourself. I'm out of here.